Alrighty. As I was saying, we readjusted the deity to Packery and doing a lawkeeper background to make it everything kind of mesh together. And if you're just watching this later, my microphone apparently decided not to work once again while streaming, and I'm trying to get the background desktop audio working as well. Let me try something. Alright, well, hopefully that works. If not, well, we'll just continue on. So we're going for the Lawkeeper, which is proficient in Perception and Intimidation. I might turn down the music a tad. Alrighty. Okay, now that we're continuing. Alright. If you're not familiar with Solasta, instead of choosing Chaotic Neutral, Lawful Good, or whatever, you actually have personality flags. So, we have a gentleman here who's a Lawkeeper background. He's a Paladin with base in Law, so we're going to give him the background flags of Authority and Lawfulness. And those are just for his background. His actual additional personalities, we will do Lawfulness again. And I'm going to throw in a good dose of, let's see, pragmatism. Nah, I'm gonna throw in a good dose of cynicism for him. There we go. Alright, just to make things even, I'm going to be doing a standard array. So we're going to up his strength by 15, constitution of that, I'll make a constitution 16. Next, I'm going to throw in the dexterity at about 12. Because dwarves wearing heavy armor don't have the penalty for heavy armor. We are going to throw 8 into... Throw the 8 into Wisdom, the 13 into Charisma, and the 10 into Intelligence. Cool, we're now at Class Skills. Alright, he already has Perception. We're going to dump one into Religion. And we are going to increase our Athletics, actually. Languages. So, with languages, we get 1 additional. There is the added thing that with the built-in campaign, they let you know what things will be useless. So Goblin would be useless, and Turon would be useless. But we're going to throw in that he can speak Elvish. Alright, we're going to take a look at this dude. Give him that face. Let's do a random eyes. Let's see. Beard. Let's see what beard options we have. Oh, yes. That's a glorious stash right there. He gets that. We are going to throw in some standard looking eyes there. We're going to increase his age slightly. This game's already been proven to be better than some GMs I've heard about. Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Oops.
Everybody freeze.
Courage. We won't let you die.
I know.
Yeah, we'll stick with voice 1. Alright, his name is going to be Gortek. Or Felix. Just kidding. We are going to do See, snow. We will give him the name of Warok from the clan of Snow Hammer. Alright, hair color, kind of liking the black. I dig it. Cool. I'm gonna create another character. So I said I'm gonna be creating all new characters just for this. So that was the first character, a snow dwarf. And let's see, we have a high elf, 420, or Sylvian elves, and I think we're gonna do a Sylvian elf with as a ranger because why not? I haven't actually played paladins or rangers in this game yet. Alright. Yeah, we'll have our female. And we're gonna stick to the ranger. Favored enemy. Let's see here. Why don't we do, so we have aberration, beast, celestial, construct, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, ooze, plant, undead. I'm gonna just close my eyes and just scroll back and forth and elemental, or actually what was below elemental, fey would be it. Natural explorer. We'll do the same thing. Okay, what are we at? Swamp. Okay, we start with the longbow, which is what I want. Short sword ×2, cool. We'll stick with that. And we are going to have the background of, let's see, we got spy. What did you have? Stealth and deception. I actually like that. So this guy. So there's a question. So is this game D&D concepts an original game? No, it is actually straight up 5e. It's the entire SRD brought into a game. Essentially it's a GM-less, or the game's the GM for you. But also, this game also comes with a built-in dungeon map creator that works built in with the Steam Workshop, so you can make your own campaigns as well. Alright, this person is going to be my amusing character. We're going to have Greed and Caution to be their two main. And we're going to do Greed again, and we're going to throw that with a good healthy dose of Violence. Okay, once again, we're going to do that. We're going to dump that into Dexterity. I'm going to put the 12 into Strength, just for decent melee purposes. 13 to Constitution, 14 to Wisdom, 10 into Intelligence, and Charisma, yeah. As usual, Charisma will be the dump stat. Okay, so we have Athletics. We have a Deception +1 besides the -1 from Charisma. Animal Handling is useless in this campaign, unfortunately. I'm surprised Investigation is. There's actually points as a GM where I would actually use Investigation. But I'm going to put into Animal Handling anyway. And Investigation, because that's all I can do. Excuse me. Alright, we get 2 more languages, so I'm going to dump in Orcish and Old Temerian. Alrighty, faces.
Hold it.
Heave-ho! Come on, push!
To get you. Let's go with green hair. Do that. Skin tone, we'll just... Hair shape, alright. Randomize. Okay, what are we at? Hair shape 9. Cool. Alright. We're gonna do Mia. Silverwood. Alright. Coolness, coolness, coolness. Eye color. Actually, we'll do eye color green. And shall we do blonde? The stealthy person is blonde. We'll do a dark hair color for her. And finish. Alright, new character. Alright, Necrometer. What kind of character should I make for this next one? We have a halfling, both marsh, and island halflings. We have humans, half-elf. I am going to be making a half-elf sorcerer of some sort. Do-do-do-do. And let's see. What would be neat? Nice to have. We have Cleric, Fighter, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, and Wizard as classes. Let's see. I might do a human-based Cleric, maybe? Kinda need a Cleric. Alright, let's do a human-based Cleric. Alright, and he's gonna do the elemental one. And his element will be the sun. Which gives us Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Scorching Ray, Dark Vision, Daylight, which will be nice. Hypnotic Pattern, Fire Shield. Yeah, we'll do that. Bonus cantrip will be Light. And I like the idea that this person was a low life, became a cleric, not through any formal training. Alright, so he's going to be slightly kind. And he is going to be slightly cautious. And we're going to throw in a good dose of... we're going to throw in pragmatism. And I'm going to throw in a good other dose of caution in there. Making caution the highest of the personality scores. Alright, standard array, even though that would be amazing to have. Okay. I'm going to put the 15 into wisdom, 14 into constitution if my mouse will behave. Yeah, because we're going to have a little bit more magic flingy. And then dexterity will be important. And once again, charisma will be dumped. We're going to increase his religion. And we're going to increase the history. And get one ancestry language. We're going to make that elfin. Alright, for cantrips, we start off with light. And we'll want Spare the Dying. Let's see here. We'll do Spare the Dying, Resistance, and Sacred Flame or Guidance. Sparkle's actually pretty nice too. We're gonna throw in Sacred Flame. Hey! Yes, definitely will need Bardic Inspiration. Once they actually finally add bards. I am highly amused by this guy's automatic character creation. We're gonna keep it. His last name will be To the Wall. Alrighty. I'm actually highly amused by the automatic character creation with this, and I think I'm going to keep it. And last but not least, we are making a high elf sorceress. Yeah, but I like making fun of your character's name. Let's see, we're going to do a sorcerer. Or sorceress. And let's do Draconic with Silver Ancestor. And we're going to make them an aristocrat. Give them a lot of egoism and authority. And more egoism. And with a good healthy dose of violence thrown in. Once again, standard array with charisma, dexterity, that there, strength being the dump stat, intelligence, then wisdom. Then we will dump everything into dexterity and constitution. Okay, so we got a couple of ancestor skills and 2 class skills, so we'll throw one into Arcana. I'll throw one into acrobatics, followed by insight and deception. And just because for no reason, she's going to speak Orcish. And then Dwarvish. And Old Temerian. Yes, from the window to the wall. Cantrips time! Alright. Let's see here. What do we have? Annoying Bee is fantastic. Everyone I play with always needs to have Chill Touch. And we're going to do Ray of Frost. And what do we have? Some sort of assisty thing. True Strike. And then we will follow this up with a nice good dose of Magic Missile. And I want to do... I'm going to do Mage Armor. Yes. Alright. Silver Dragon. Yep. Silver Scales. Do that. Give them Silver Eyes. Or actually, no. What's closer to a dragon? There we go.
Interesting. A
Not
secret
bad,
door.
eh?
Okay. Alright. First name of... No. Hey, thanks, man. You have a good one, too. I was hoping we would be playing D&D today, but I didn't think we were going to get to it. Alright, Arma Vermithrax. We'll just finish her up here. Yeah. Well, I was kind of playing this so that he could have something to amuse himself with. Alright, we'll start a new game in authentic mode. And we'll select the characters we just made. So let's see. We'll do personal. And we'll start off with the Paladin. Then next we're going to do Mia. For our third character, of course, we have Wind due to the wall. And lastly, Alma Vermithrax. And we are going to go ahead and start. Alright, have a good one. Have a good night. Right, and also we're gonna need my furry hype man. Where is he? Yeah, he found a sunbeam. Yay! Alright. So there is a bit of a tutorial in the beginning.
Before
as well.
the cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manacalon, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
It is the year 1024 after the cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Mazgaroth, upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Caer Caeflin, the Principality's capital and home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Gravekeeper's Cask, close to the Council chambers. So it is going to go through a bit of a tutorial. It kind of explains both how the game works and a little bit how D&D works. I'm going to try to blast past it as fast as possible.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
So, is this the job? Getting shit-faced?
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was heading down a lonely road when these 3 shitheads jumped from the bushes, dragged me off, and threw my ass in this broken-down jail. Smelled like some poor bastard had died in there. A strong wind could have took it down.
So, an interesting aspect about this game is that the character traits that you choose are actually determines the dialogue that the characters do. Alright, we'll just blast past through all that. Alright, crawl through there. Alright, let's see. I don't think we pick up our stuff just yet. There we go. There's something there. Oh, hit it. My mouse has been double clicking on me. There we go. Another thing is also that light plays a much bigger role in this than D&D would have you believe. Well, it's a bit more important. It actually follows the rules. Alright. We're gonna crawl through there, and he's gonna do a couple of jumps and climbing. So, if it's a height of 2, any character can make it. So right there's the height of 1. So we're gonna try to make it over here. Path to destination. I have to go. Where do I go? Ah, up here. Knock that over. Creates a bridge. Move that out of the way. Yeah. Sometimes I'll do... For me, I'll do lighting as a bare basic. Is it dark? Is it light enough for you to see? Is it light enough for just people with dark vision? Part of the whole ambiance. But... and also depending on the situations. There's actually a level in this that is very dependent on light. It's quite entertaining, actually. Alright, we got our rations. We're gonna just take that too. Come on. There you go.
Nice move, that trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear. My flagon is empty of ale, and Lord Karen still isn't here.
The council is likely busy with important matters of state, and we are not, so have patience.
Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes head on.
Let's hear it then. Don't be shy.
I'm a huge fan of the little dice that pop up on screen. Alright, so it works just like D&D combat. So we have my longsword here, which is damage is 1d8 plus 2. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to attack this starving wolf. Roll, got a 15 plus 4, 6 damage. Skip everything there. Just saying that what you can do is you can also shove. Now let's take care of this last guy. And that should do it. Just need to push this rock out of the way, and we're good. Oh, yes, they add one more. Explains the disengaging rules. Because they're not going to have you be able to face this guy. Or face him well. Plus, that's the only option they give you is disengage. Trying to figure out where it wants me to go. Oh, just need to click on that. Alright, here we go.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
I don't remember anyone asking your opinion.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
You'll see.
So, anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real. And not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
What?
I traveled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Oh! That's going to leave a mark.
Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to teach you that there are little torches on walls throughout most of the levels. And lighting them will light up the room you're in, or in some cases, solve puzzles. And we failed that history
What a
roll.
peculiar style of art. Clearly the work of some savage hand.
Ah, excuse me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this chest up. We're going to steal that. We'll just take all. And we're going to use this potion.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Alright. It wants us to start sneaking. So we're gonna hop down there. And we're gonna move up here. Part of the game rules is that if you're high enough up and away from them, they won't be able to detect you if you're sneaking. But normally this little radius is how far away an enemy needs to be before they start detecting you. And we're gonna loot this little plant here, or rock, whatever we got here. And we got some moss. We'll start making our way. And this is where it teaches how the game works with long rests.
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
So, and it's just telling us you need to do a long rest before you need to go. And we'll do that. It says you covered everything. We'll make our way through this hole in the wall right here. And there's no baddies in the area. So we'll just escape.
You slept with a bunch of orcs. Well, that explains the smell.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
If Lord Karen keeps us waiting much longer, I might greet him with a dagger.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
You can't have a true friendship without trust. What are you hiding?
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Sounds like an idiot.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it.
A lot of the
Because, you see,
dialogue is
I can be quite
similar,
stealthy
but
when necessary.
completely different from my first time I played it. And the cleric in this is a lot more amusing than my original cleric. Okay, so we're gonna get this. And we can see the tracks. So you can actually do tracking in this. We'll take the thieves' tools.
Always thoughtful.
And you can see that we're about to get spotted. Let's restart that really quick. First time I did this, I actually was doing this with a rogue was for this section. Alright, let's try that again. We'll still take those thieves' tools. And we're gonna find... Understood.
Oh, Liam, always
Alright.
thoughtful.
Nope, we're just gonna get detected, huh? Okay. Might be a different way of going about it here. Let's see, how do I want to go about it? I have a feeling this might be slightly bugged, but we're gonna just go straight for it, maybe? Okay. And we're gonna go in. Alrighty. We just need to just go for it, I guess. Sneak in here. And we'll continue making our way around here. There's a bandit there. And we'll just keep moving up. Keep those barrels between me and the guys here. Go through this door. And all that. There's some ingredients that we're going to loot here first. And then we're going to make our character go up and go into this window. And there's a trap. Go through that door. And we're going to take the loot after we disarm the trap and probably unlock the chest. Ouch. Loot everything. Go back to cautious mode and see what's happening out here.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Alright. We're going to actually just use our bow, and we're going to sneak attack.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Alright. Rourke could say, who's asking, Mia says, we're not here to get drunk, and Windu says, maybe we're here looking for a fight. We'll do who's asking.
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So you're not a mythical creature after all.
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Ouch.
Might we ask a bit more about this quest of yours, sir, if you please?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
Alright. Just for everyone else's edification.
We hear this is a mission for the council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
Alright. And then the Badlands are... yeah, whatever. We'll just go through all this really
the
quick.
Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the Elven Empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
What are the organizations you
The
mentioned?
Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Alright, we're
We
gonna
should
get
go,
going.
don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Whose fault is that?
Alright, so the tutorial levels are now over, and so we're now actually heading into the main game. And yeah. Alright, so we're now in the main capital city. They're gonna slowly introduce all the places and people to us as we play, so I won't explore around and show you everything because we're gonna have to do that anyway. Alright, so this is the inn. I actually thought I had to meet the guy at the inn. Normally you do. So we're gonna go north up here.
This place is magnificent.
And here's the Sunblaze Court, where the mayor meets up with people. And this is where the Legacy Council meets over here.
Nice gardens. I never thought I'd get so close to the embassies.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look, is that...
The princess? Wait, is she leaving?
Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
The maid who empties her chamber pot. No, we're not as important as that. Perhaps her stable boy?
You thought it would be the princess?
If she rules the whole principality, who's more important?
Lady Keen, the council's oathkeeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, Oathkeeper of the Council,
Shush. Quiet, everyone.
and I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the Council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the Council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this Council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good?
I swear.
I swear.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the Council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
You're expecting a
What were you
parade.
expecting? A parade?
No, I don't know. It just feels a bit anticlimactic.
Sorry to disappoint. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial Fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
We're gonna get going.
Right, I guess that's that. It's on to KLM.
Okay, it's gonna tell us a little bit more about stuff of the game, where there are multiple factions in the Legacy Council, and if you can improve or not improve relationships with them. Alright, now it's telling me that we can level up. So we need to get back to the inn. And one way we can do that is fast travel.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Alright, we'll just do the simple. We need a
Stay for the
room.
night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
The suite.
It's more like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
Alright, and these should be just fairly simple level ups. Just some class features and then extra hit points. Alright, fighting style for the Paladin. What do we have? If we use a shield, we can do protection, we can do dueling, we can do defense. Let's do great weapon fighting. And prepare spells for him. So he's got Cure Wounds and Heroism. We'll do sort of Heroism. No freehand. Yep. We'll stick with Heroism. We'll figure out what we can do with freehand later. Now for the Ranger. I think this is pretty simple for her. We are going to make her an archery focus character. For her spells, we are going to choose Fog Cloud and Good Berry. That will help up with the long distance traveling. Windu. We're gonna prepare his spells actually. Okay, for level 1 we have Bane, which we'll keep for now. Burning Hands is Domain. Cure Wounds, of course we need that. Detect Magic. Possibly a good one. Inflict Wounds I'm not a huge fan of. But we'll see. We'll keep that how it is for now. Next, Alma. Okay, so we can get... We'll ignore the Unlearn spell. And we'll get a new spell, and I am going to throw in... What's a good one? I'm going to throw Detect Magic, because technically she doesn't have that yet. Yes, Goodberry is a fantastic spell. Alright, next we need to buy food. So we need to go here.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
Okay, see your wares, and we just need to buy at least 4 rations. And there we go. Say at least 4. Or we're gonna get a couple more. Okay. Just to start off with, we're not gonna depend on the Goodberry yet.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already. I love it.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No, he pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well, good luck.
At least she's not another lady or something. Scavengers, eh? I never knew if they were legit or not.
Inviting beggars to the council? How peculiar.
So what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters? It's not far, but...
I've had enough talking. Let's go kill some monsters.
If there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
Essentially, they're really nice to have. Instead of us having to pick up every little piece of loot, it'll take them a few in-game days to pick up all the loot for you that you leave behind.
Ah, you came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the council. In the marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior deputy of the council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ouch! You're hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thanks so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map. Then we take our carts and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Fine. Feel free to visit us anytime. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caer Lem, the outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right. We'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Alright. Something just came up I need to go take care of, and it's a little too long for the just be right back, so I'm going to end the stream here. And I'll be back on whenever I can. It could be anywhere between 20 minutes to maybe an hour. I'm not sure. Alrighty. Take care, everyone. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's the Nerdy Quail here with his furry hype man, Oreo, and welcome back. We had to take a bit of a break because there were some things that needed fixing around the house that needed to get fixed pretty quickly. Alright, so now we're going to just continue. We've talked with the scavengers, and what the scavengers do is that they go through any like dungeon or battlefield or area that you've cleared out, and they pick up any of the loot that you left behind. They will then sell that loot for you. So it's pretty nice. We just opened up our party stash, and we're just putting in this unfinished biography in there. So I'm just going to dump that in there. And then there's a ad here for Dragon's Den. We'll stick that in there as well. Alright, we have our Lawkeeper badge, which we do, well, not sure if we want that or the amulet. The amulet is our spell focus. So, we are going to get started going to the first area. Now, I'm going to open up the Ranger. And must we wield or wear spell focus or component pouch? So we're going to see, does she have one? She's got a poisoner's kit, and we're going to actually read poison instructions. Okay, so what we're going to do quickly, very quickly, is we're going to stop by this gentleman first. Okay. Go through the crafting tutorial really quickly.
How may I help you?
And this unlocks the magic shop. Okay, so we want a focus or component pouch, if we can get one. I got component bracers. We got spell focus there. We'll get the circlet for now. We'll give it to her. Perfect. That will allow her to... Oh, we took off the armor. Okay, now that should allow her to cast Goodberry. Which, if it works correctly, means that we don't need to use the food. So we're going to go ahead and cast Goodberry. Alright, we got 10 good berries. And we're going to just go ahead, and we're going to travel to Caer Lem. Before we get that started, we're going to go to crafting, just see if there's anything we can craft quite yet. I don't think we can. Nope. Alright. We'll go to Caer Lem. On the left there, it says what happened. So Mia's writing in her personal journal. Alma performs armor maintenance, and a group of unknown things, aka bandits, have attacked us. So since we're surprised, according to the 5th edition SRE, we get skipped the first turn. So these bandits are coming after us. Alright. So we got, looks like 3 bandits and 1 highwayman. I think the highwayman may have a crossbow. Or they have a 2-handed sword, which is something we might want. Okay. So we have her. She's already in combat, so we're gonna switch to the double short swords. And see if we can do a second attack as well.
One less enemy.
Okay, that helps us out a lot, and we're gonna have her move to there. She'll switch out to her longbow next turn. Windu will smash this guy. Unfortunately he missed because that was a 9 that was rolled. Ouch. Alright. We are going to move him around here. Rorak will attack him in the back. We will pass the Divine Smite. Alright, Alma will disengage. And she will move up to here. Disengaging allows you to not provoke area of opportunity attacks. And there's no spells that I can use right now. Okay. So he's going through this guy's area, so yes, we will attack. Unfortunately, that was a miss. Alright, we're gonna swap out to the bow. And she can't see the targets there, so we'll just have them move up here. And peg them from there. Fortunately, she missed again. Alright, so he's going to concentrate on that bandit. That was another miss. Any spells that we could pull off? I don't think so.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Okay, so attack again. And we are getting very, very low rolls today. Alright, now let's start shaking things up. We will magic missile this guy to oblivion. Alright, that worked. And ow. Okay, we're gonna have her, and she crit misses. We are lowing very terribly for this battle so far. Okay, we're gonna continue. How's he doing? Not well. I'm going to have him disengage, but I'm just having him move around there so he doesn't get hit by both. Alright, we're gonna have her do the same thing. Magic missile the highwayman. Okay, and that helps quite a bit. It missed. Okay, hopefully this will take care of her. She rolled another critical miss. We just did 2 critical misses in a row, and that was our second critical miss this combat in a row. That was the 3rd one. I have a feeling the game doesn't like me too much. Well, the Highwayman did a crit miss, but that was 3 crit misses in a row. Come on, game. Okay, finally we got a hit in. Okay, we're going to use our last level 1 spell slot, and I think we should take out everyone. Yep. Alrighty. We're gonna loot them all. Meow. Furry hype man is quite miffed that he's not getting attention. Alright, we got a great sword, which we wanted. Windu, you are going to pick up money. That. We'll take these. Take that. And if we leave them behind here, we'll lose them. But I'm not too worried. They're not really worth that much. So we're gonna just close out. And we're going to continue the long rest. Alright, I'm saying that we can interrupt our travel whenever we want. No, we're not going to. Alright, we're about to arrive at Caerlem. Waited for it to finish loading. Alright.
So that's Caerlem.
We're almost there. It's just up the hill.
It's a little too quiet, don't you think?
Alrighty, we're gonna start exploring this place. That camera focused on them. Okay. Seeing if there's any items over there, I don't think so. I'm gonna scroll the map up to go here.
What's that smell?
Just more tutorials that we'll ignore. Okay, we're gonna move Windu up here. And we're gonna cast we're gonna cast, well, nothing, these are too good for us, so we're gonna swap that out. And now all those are available. But we're gonna swap those out. We're gonna use the crossbow. Take out that first goblin. Very, very nice Windu. Very nice. She's gonna move here. And what cantrip can I do? Ray of Frost. Which was a miss. Lovely. Okay, next we're going to have her fire. Lovely crit hit.
Truly formidable.
And she's going to start moving up. She's going to go next to the wall. Alright, Rorak, which I forgot to swap out his equipment, but he's going to be moving up. And we're going to dash. I'm going to actually use the shield for this engagement. And let's see here. Okay, Goblin's dropping down. Alright, we're gonna swap out to the mace. Start whacking away. She will cast her Ice Bolt. Or Ray of Frost, not Ice Bolt. And she did another miss. Huh. Lovely. Alright, we're gonna switch to the 2 short swords. And as usual, we are missing. Lots of misses today. Alright, he's gonna move up. We're gonna take on this skirmisher. Okay, took out one at least. I'm gonna have him continue moving up this mountain here. And end the turn. Okay, seeing what they're doing. Alright, so I'm gonna have him moved up to there. He's gonna swap out to his crossbow and fire away. Okay, Sorceress will move up. And I've been seeing that the charisma bonus isn't working correctly for sorcerers, unfortunately. We'll see if it is or not. But we'll have her run up. And Mia will go up as well. And unfortunately she can't see anything. Yeah, we'll end her turn right there, actually. Okay, he's going to attack. Got a nice critical hit. And we're going to move up and tie up the next guy. Okay, he can make it and do an attack. Perfect. We'll have him attack again with a mace, and that should end that combat. Perfect.
Where did those goblins come from?
Some hole in the mountain, I guess.
He'll take money. He'll take the crossbow bolt. No arrows. Okay. Alright. So we're just going to leave that there. We'll get all that loot picked up by the scavengers later on. Looks like I'm going to have to end this as early as well. Something else just came up. It's just my luck today. I had the house to myself, and I keep having to go deal with things. Hopefully I'll be able to stream this again soon. I've been enjoying playing this live. I hope everyone has a good one, and take care.